Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Oracle Tarot, and this is Sagittarius's mid-month Divine Path check-in for mid-June to mid-July of 2023. And now I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. I'd also like to remind everyone to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. I'd also like to mention that if you feel so called to do so, if you want to like, share, subscribe, and or comment, all of these things help build the channel, and they also help get the videos into the algorithm. So it is most appreciated on a lot of different levels. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message. What is on Sagittarius's divine path for mid-June to mid-July of 2023? 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. And while there may be moments of silence while I may be shuffling the cards, that's too many. Do pay attention to anything you sense within yourself, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. So we are not together in the physical. I'm connecting to your energy, and so in a lot of ways it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to those. All right, there's definitely some interesting energy on the reading. All right, let's see if we can get these cards up off the floor. Oh, we got one more down here. All right. All right, Sagittarius with the big spread. All right. We have the Hangman, the World, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Magician card, and at the bottom we have the King of Swords. So with the Hangman, there is something coming in giving you this new perspective on things. This new perspective is also culminating in this successful completion here. I feel like these things go hand in hand for you here. But you are stepping into more of an atmosphere of achievement and fulfillment from this new perspective. A lot of this new perspective is going to come from you doing some letting go, breaking some old patterns, and kind of leaning into the metamorphosis that is available to you mid-June to mid-July. But again, this is going to really feel like an achievement. Like I said, an accomplishment here. You're kind of, as you do this metamorphosis, you're also kind of traveling from one state of being to another here. But mid-June to mid-July is this metamorphosis stage. You are kind of being quiet as kept. You're not really talking about what you're doing at this time. I also feel you kind of consolidating your energy. You're definitely counting your resources at this time also. But you are bringing your energy into alignment. I feel like this comes a lot from this new perspective that you're getting. And we have the heart aligned with the crown here, so this upward momentum of energy taking place, and again your chakras in alignment. We have the the Knight of Wands, so this is kind of this metamorphosis is going to be an adventure for you. I feel you really filled with inspiration from whatever this new perspective is that you're getting. We have the Magician here at the end. So, I mean, you definitely are moving forward in a strong and powerful way. Taking with this inspiration, you are taking a powerful action forward with a lot of determination here. And I feel you being very flexible at this time. My dad always used to say something when I was younger. He said, "If you're not flexible, you'll break." Here, so I feel you are being very flexible at this time with your energy and your time. And at the bottom, we have the King of Swords. So this new perspective is definitely filling you um, with some mental clarity. There's some mental space that's kind of cleared up. I feel like this is why your energy is moving. This is why you're receiving this energy and this mental space. Having your mind kind of cleared out of the debris will allow you to be extremely flexible. But there's something about embodying this truth of this realization that's coming from this new perspective. All right. We'll get a few more and find out some more information. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Sagittarius's divine path for mid-June to mid-July of 2023. 3 cards, please. Three cards, please, for Sagittarius's, if you please. Lalita. 2 more, please. There's definitely some different kind of energy on this reading than the other ones here. All right. Thank you. So we have Lalita. And this is like the highest mother goddess, the highest Mahadevi. And this is the goddess that governs the universe and is the feminine aspect of Parabrahman. This is formless divine here. So you are receiving a certain level of spiritual realization at this time. But I feel what this is speaking of is you kind of coming into this harmony, with the universe, with this energy that governs the universe. And behind her, this is called a Shri Yantra. This is a tool for meditation. You can look that up, Shri Yantra. And there's very powerful. So you may be utilizing something like that, some visual aid for your meditations at this time might be helpful. We have ahisma. So ahisma roughly translates to nonviolence. So I feel you are embodying this kind of code of conduct. And this realization may be that you have been kind of hard on yourself and kind of, in some ways, this internal dialogue that's going on with yourself is somewhat abrasive, or in some cases you could even consider this abusive if someone else was talking to you the way that you are talking to yourself internally. So the Spirit is asking you to kind of embody this nonviolence. I feel like this kind of comes naturally with this new perspective that you're getting. And this also might indicate that there may be those in your environment that you may have directed that energy at. So you are getting this new perspective on that energy, the activity, and you're kind of switching gears here. Excuse me. Allergies are off the charts, and I do apologize if I sneeze or cough again. So we have Ojas. So Ojas is, you'd say, the spiritual force or the essence of spiritual vitality. these sorts of things here. So, like I said, your energy is definitely having this upward movement. And I feel like you are receiving this realization. This must come with some spiritual force, some spiritual kind of impact that kind of lightens up your energy here. And this is also what's going to allow you to be flexible, is this energy. We have prana. So prana is essentially the breath, but is considered the vital life force here. So we have the vital life force and the spiritual force. I feel like you are this is what you are kind of mixing together here. I feel like it's mixing together very naturally for you. I don't feel like you're doing a lot. It's just this new perspective. Everything starts to kind of fall into place with this new perspective. Now, prana, there is essentially the breath, like I said, and pranayama is breath work, where you are working this energy, one, to open up your energy centers, but for ultimate, there is a spiritual goal at the end of that, and it is ultimately liberation, or moksha. So you are getting some liberation with this new perspective here. Please give us 3 cards, 3 messages for what is on Sagittarius's divine path for mid-June to mid-July of 2023. As Vishnu wanted to come out there. Thank you. Vajra Dakini. Kali Tormo's Mandela Mansion. And the Buddha Dakini. That one came out with some energy to it. All right, Vajra Dakini, the Blue Buddha family of the East. It says, replace hatred through learning and wisdom here. So when we are real hard on ourselves like this, there is an aspect of yourself. A lot of times it is an old pattern from the mind, but you're kind of projecting this energy of hate onto yourself when you say things internally like, oh, like I'm so whatever self-deprecating thing that is your go-to. This is actually projecting hate onto yourself. So it's like this internal voice is kind of like there's an energy leak because of that. But it is saying replace this. You could just say it's a low vibration instead of saying hate here. But replace this through learning and wisdom here. You are gaining some wisdom, I feel like, with this new perspective. And moving forward with this clarity of mind will definitely allow you to take in a lot more information here. I feel like there is also this deeper level of what you could call learning. Or the inside teachings, if you will. Kali Torma's Mandela Mansion. Stand firm to cut through tension, doubt, and fear. I feel like that must be what you were doing. That creates this this powerful new perspective. And like I said, when it comes in, it has some force to it. There's some impact to this. I don't feel like it is a painful impact. It's kind of like that Bob Marley song. It's like talking about music, and it's talking about when it hits, you feel no pain. And so this is going to be like you're getting hit with some bliss here. But before this clicks for you, the Spirit is saying, stand firm to cut through any tension, doubt, or fear that inevitably will bubble up for most everyone before a breakthrough like this. These energies are tests, or you could even see them as they're coming to be cleared out. Buddha Dakini, the Buddha family of the center, replace ignorance by studying spiritual teachings. So you are moving forward, you're having this new perspective, and like all of us, there are areas about your path that you may not have all the information about. You may not know all the ins and outs. So this is saying replace this ignorance. I feel like that is kind of a strong word nowadays, but replace this not knowing by studying spiritual teachings that interest you, that are calling to you, that have something to do with where you're being drawn to. All right. This is the Gita deck, and this has quotes from the Bhagavad Gita on the back of the cards. All right. Please give us one card for what is on Sagittarius's divine path for mid-June to mid-July of 2023. It's one card, please. Oh my gosh. Okay. 3 cards, please. Oh boy. 1 card, please, for Sagittarius's. Thank you. All right, this overcoming fear. So, where was it? It says, stand firm to cut through tension and fear. And then we get the card, overcoming fear. So you are overcoming this. It says, no effort on the yoga path is ever lost, nor can any obstacle ever hold one back forever. Just a little progress on this path can protect one from the greatest fear. And it's like you stand firm in this tension and this fear through your practice here. And so just this initial effort and progress on your path yields kind of this big boom for you. So do be prepared for that. I mean, you really can't be prepared for that. I'm sitting on my hair. I don't know if any of you have long hair like that, but that gets in the way. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what are the divine energies in and around Sagittarius on their divine path for mid-June to mid-July of 2023. Okay, Matsaya. Whoa. All right, we'll take. Matsaya, the fish avatar of Vishnu. And his blessings are protection against natural disasters. So you could even see this natural disaster as this storm of the mind for you, this tension, doubt, and fear. You could see this as an internal natural disaster if it gets out of control. Well, this is indicating that you have a few cards indicating that you overcome and have protection against this, but you have protection against this internal natural disaster. Security for safe seafaring Gee, okay, let me start. Security for seafarers and travelers. I apologize for that. Um, so on your path, you are again being protected, preserving ancient traditions and knowledge. So what you are doing must be of traditional. This is kind of whatever you're doing. I feel you are doing it in the traditional way, the classic way. Um, you are wanting to do this the right way and kind of embody this, whatever your tradition is. We have Sri Krishna, the Lord of Love, and his blessings are a sense of humor here. So when you have this new perspective, I feel like you will only be able to laugh. You might even cry while you're laughing. And this is this kind of moment you're having here. But this kind of new perspective kind of puts everything in this different perspective, to where everything kind of seems kind of comical to you. Even if it's just a regular, what you used to consider just a regular thing, now is comical to you. Universal love and charity here. So you are coming with a lot of energy, and I feel like everything kind of is stemming out of this new perspective or this realization, depending on how big of a boom this is for you individually. And you are kind of coming into this flow of the universe and this universal love here. Success in loving relationships. Now, it's not really indicated out here, but that may be a possibility for some of you at this time. Carefree attitude towards life. So this definitely will give you that. The question is if you can keep that perspective. I don't know if that's the right way to say that, but that's what's coming. Badra Kali, goddess of darkness, and her blessings are worldly power. So you are having this spiritual realization, but with the magician here, you are gaining some influence over your reality. I don't feel like you're really flexing it, but and this is why you're receiving it, is because you're not going to flex it, but you are receiving this power in the world, earthly enjoyment. So I feel once this tension and doubt and fear lift, you start to really enjoy life on this deeper level. Fearlessness in battle. So everything kind of stems back to this realization that depending on the impact this has on you, this will give you this fearlessness. Access to feminine powers and virtue. So there are a few, there's a couple goddess cards here. But again, with this deeper level, this universal love, kind of this cosmic wisdom. It's kind of beyond cosmic, but that is there really is no wording to describe it, but that's what it is. All right, please give us. Oh, Brihaspati said no. He forgot about me. Preceptor of the gods. I feel like this is kind of you moving forward, but he is also the god of the planet Jupiter. So do pay close attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles. This is definitely coming into play for you. You might even see where this planet might fall in your chart, but his blessings are power and prestige in society. So you are kind of getting a level up from this. And again, with the power, worldly knowledge, especially of law. So this cosmic law, this knowledge of the world, almost from this outside perspective of the world. The capacity to act as teacher or spiritual master here. So you definitely have experienced something that you can share with others, because it's bringing you a lot of freedom and liberation, and people desperately need freedom and liberation if they do not quote unquote have it. Ability to carry out advisory and ministerial duties. So again, what I was just speaking about. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Sagittarius's divine path for mid-June to mid-July of 2023. All right, one more, please. Thank you. All right. So it is always remember this. So the spirit is wanting you to, and it is a little tricky, it's wanting you to hold on to this. Now, in truth, you can't hold on to it. You can only be this. But you can train the mind to either get out of the way or remember this. Remember that this is who and what you are, and this is what you have quote unquote experienced here. Always remember this. Always come back to this. Whenever you are lost, always come back to this. In your mind, it will feel like a memory, but this is outside of time and space. So when you're accessing this, you're also accessing outside of time and space. This is not actually a memory that's stored in your physical brain. So when you remember this, you remember who you are. And still does not compute. So the brain is not going to understand this. It's not for the brain. It's outside of time and space and the confines of our physical reality and the way that our physical reality works. Our brain is part of this, and it's not going to compute this, that you are able to access this. To the brain, it feels like a memory. You know from this position that it is not a memory, and the brain is going to go boop, 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 does not compute, and it's gonna print out this message here that says await further orders, does not compute. This is also a call for you when this comes in to stop, wait, let yourself really marinate in this, really soak up all the juices of this, sit with it for as long as you can. All right. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Sagittarius's divine path from mid-June to mid-July of 2023. Thank you. Have unfolding. Money, 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 money. I promise I won't sing anymore. All right. One more, please. That was too many. Come on now. One more. All right, all right, all right. Thank you. Have unfolding, money, clarity, and be open. All right. So do know, and this is why you're being asked to kind of await further orders, sit in this, because this is an unfolding process. There is a boom, and there is a speaker who talks about when someone has this type of realization, it's like our ego or our mind is this fan spinning. And when you turn off the power, it loses energy to spin, but it still cycles around until it finally runs out of energy and it finally stops. So this is why you're being asked to sit with this for a minute, because this is an unfolding process. You receive the big boom, but you have to, it's like you receive the seed, or the seed sprouts, but you have to let this seed grow large enough to bear fruit for you. So let this unfolding process happen. Money. So money and resources are definitely on your mind at this time. I do feel you definitely counting your resources. And there is a leap of faith that's kind of being asked of you at this time. So you may, with your mom, now definitely do your thing, make your money, make sure you have enough to get by and all of these things. But for a lot of you, I feel like there is going to be a period where you are kind of counting your coins. That doesn't mean you're going to be down and out, but you are going to be watching that money very closely. You're also receiving this mental clarity at this time, and it's saying be open. So stay open. Always remember this. Stay in this. Remember it is an unfolding process, and be open to what you experience and what bubbles up, because there will be more shadows that bubble up with this unfolding. But you will quickly become very skilled at dealing with these things. But you will want to sit with this for as long as you can. All right. We'll get some cards from the Oracle of Rama deck. First, we will let a Divine Guide card pick us. And then, all right. Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. And then we will get some cards and messages from the Greater Oracle of Rama deck. So we have Hanuman. And it says, the power of active devotion here. So you may also, while you are doing all these things, I feel like this new perspective is really going to have you in a deeper level of devotion, I would say, than before this event. This is sparking this inspiration and this kind of fire within you. We have number 1, so ones are speaking about new ideas. So I feel like with this money and this clarity, and you are definitely watching your money, but there are new ideas emerging. That I feel that with this magician energy, you're being flexible, but you're also using this power to kind of create what you want, or the opportunities for these things. And I feel like money is playing a big part in that for you moving forward. And there's nothing wrong with that. We need money to survive. All right. So please give us 2 or 3 cards and messages for what is on Sagittarius's divine path for mid-June to mid-July of 2023. Thank you. 1 or 2 more, please. I get excited when Hanuman comes out. That's That's a special treat for me. Summit of Happiness. What number we got? Number 1. The fruit of good karma is now reaped. So, you must have gained some favor with the spirits, the divine, because they are coming in and delivering this good karma for you now. And a lot of times, karma in the West is spoken about as this instant karma where you do something to somebody and then a day later something happens to you. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but that is not what the word karma is referring to. Karma is talking about past life deeds, events, desires, and really lessons that are left unlearned or unfulfilled in a past life. And so in our present life, we are kind of either working through karma from our past life or burning off karma from our past life. But you are receiving some good karma here. Reversal. A great reversal creates doubt here. So this is speaking to this tension, doubt, and fear, standing firm. So I feel like at the first half of June, perhaps even at the start of mid-June, there was an event that has created some doubt for you, and you felt like internally things had been reversed. You were kind of feeling this tension, this doubt, and this fear from whatever this event was that took place. And you feel like your spiritual progress or your spiritual path kind of went on reverse, and you're kind of like, wait, I'm going backwards now. But this is this tension, doubt, and fear that you're standing firm and overcoming this fear and having this big breakthrough here. All right. Please give us 3 cards for a final message. What would you like to leave Sagittariuses with for what is on their divine path for mid-June to mid-July of 2023? 3 cards, please, for a final parting message for our Sagittariuses. No. That's way too many. Queen of Cups. I would say most of the other signs, as for 3 cards, I get 3 cards. But the Spirit is just dumping cards out here for you. It has a lot it wants to say, but for time's sake, I need to keep it to somewhat of a minimal, or a minimum. So we have Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, the Moon card, and the 7 of Pentacles. Excuse me, I just got bit on the back by a mosquito. So if you've gotten bit on the back by a mosquito, this reading is for you. Queen of Cups. So moving forward, you're definitely in the flow. I feel like you are kind of becoming the flow, and feeling very emotionally balanced here. And with the Hierophant, this is a spiritual level up. I also feel you, like it says, educating yourself, learning a lot. And you may also be seeking some counsel from those you respect at this time. But do expect when this realization or whatever this is hits for you, you are going to recalibrate your spiritual beliefs for most of you. Now, I feel like for a lot of you, if you are seeing this the very beginning of mid-June, you don't see this coming at all. You're kind of dealing with some of this fear energy. But I feel like you are navigating with your intuition. And like I said, you're standing firm. It's like you're walking through the darkness anyway. you know there's light at the end of the tunnel. Um, and, and because of that, the divine is coming in and kind of swooping you up. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is yielding a long-term success for you. Now, this is not a 10 of Pentacles. This is Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is talking about having this long-term view here. But I feel like with this new perspective, this is this long-term view that is yielding long-term success. And we have the Four of Swords, so do sit, marinate with this, meditate on this, take some time for yourself just to do you, to do some relaxing, perhaps take a vacation, take a weekend, take 5, whatever you can squeeze in there. It's going to be really beneficial for you. We have the Ace of Cups. So this is kind of what's coming in for you, this divine love and compassion. It's the Eucharist is dropping, or the dove is dropping the Eucharist into the cup, and the cup runneth over. And you could almost see this cup as like a human head, or the body. This divine essence is kind of dropping into the cup, and your cup runneth over here. And this is a rite of passage. This doubt, fear, and tension is also a rite of passage. This is a test. You're being tested. So that is what it is. But you are in this transition, and you are in this metamorphosis. And it doesn't stop at the beginning. Like I said, this is this unfolding here. So this is going to continue to unfold for you for years here. This is never going to stop unfolding if you give it space and you stay in this quote-unquote memory of it. But it's not a memory. Spirit is also asking you to set down any burdens that have been kind of weighing on you or weighing you down, because there's someplace you got to go, and these things can't come with you. We have the Eight of Cups. You are walking away from what no longer serves you, and it would be this internal dialogue and also this tension, doubt, and fear. Believe it or not, this internal dialogue that you are having with yourself, where you may be kind of hard on yourself, is directly connected with this tension, doubt, and fear. It's like Terence McKenna says, the ego is not your amigo, and this is the truth in your case right now. This aspect of the ego, this internal dialogue, is working against you here. So here we have the Magician card once again. So the Spirit is wanting you to know that you have the skills, you have the resources necessary to make whatever you need to happen. I feel as I say that, you're saying, I don't have the resources I need. And I can see why, because you're looking at your money in this way. But like I said, this mental clarity is going to open up this energy and these opportunities. You're going to begin to create these opportunities for yourself. So it's like you're becoming your greatest resource. This openness, this clear mind, this inner space. This is your ultimate resource. All right. I think that is a wonderful place to leave the reading, Sagittarius. I want to wish you a lot of love and encouragement for mid-June to mid-July. This really does look fantastic. There is a small hurdle. It feels like at the beginning of mid-June, or perhaps somewhere in the first half of June for you. But you are overcoming it with a lot of power here. And this is a powerful breakthrough here. So do sit with this. All right. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. Like I said, once again, you are truly most appreciated. And Sagittarius, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.